now.
Okay, the summertime is the perfect time for ice cream, don't you think? Darah Moreland, I think, would agree. She is here on behalf of the Hamilton County 4-H because June is National Dairy Month, and she is the June Dairy Month chairperson. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good morning.
Have you been eating a lot of ice cream?
I have. I actually had ice cream last night. Yeah.
It's a nice excuse, right?
Mint chocolate chip.
So the 4-H, Darah, we talk to people with the UT Extension fairly often. If you think you know what 4-H is, you probably don't, because there's so much you can do as a part of 4-H. And I think, as you were telling me, it was kind of through your other involvements in the program that you found your way to the dairy side of
Definitely.
things.
4-H is a great youth program to share with youth kind of opportunities for everyone. I learned about June Dairy Month through the Honor Club, where I got the opportunity to spread information about June Dairy Month to everybody. There's also different programs. I recently went to Washington, D.C., the national conference with everyone throughout the whole states, just to learn more about 4-H with everyone. And just to meet other kids from everywhere. Basically.
That must have been fun, because I bet you learned that what you do with your 4-H might be different from what somebody in California does with theirs.
Yes, definitely. We in Tennessee, we like to do a lot of line dancing. So I learned people in other states will do line dancing, or they'll do it differently. So that was definitely really fun when we all lined up to do our dances.
So I know we're going to talk a little bit about the Dairy Month and what y'all have planned for it, but I'm interested in you because, did you say you're a beekeeper?
Yes, I do beekeeping. So I actually learned about beekeeping through 4-H. I joined gardening club, where I learned about pollination. I started my own garden, but I wanted to expand that by getting bees, and that's when I joined the beekeeping and entomology project. And now I do beekeeping. I have bees, I harvest honey, I do the whole thing. But you could kind of say that's kind of like farming, I guess, in a way.
And you can drizzle some honey on your ice cream.
Definitely, yeah. I love honey.
So as the chairperson, have you been active then, kind of helping them come up with activities for the public to be a part of?
Yes, so we actually made ice cream in a bag at the Hickson Farmers Market, which was super fun. It's really easy. And we also told some kids about June Dairy Month and while making the ice cream. And we also have Tuesday trivia, Fun Friday planned on Facebook, where I'll be posting some informational facts about June Dairy Month. And if you win the questions, or if you answer the questions, you might be able to get a prize or something.
Have you had a chance to milk a cow?
Not yet, but I think I would like to. It sounds interesting.
I was somewhere about a year ago, and that was something that I did, was I tried to milk a cow. It's not as easy as you would think.
Yeah, I would guess you'd have to pull pretty hard.
You have to pull pretty hard and not be afraid
to
pull pretty hard.
Yeah.
And you might not know this, but a lot of people for a while were kind of staying away from dairy. But the truth is, there are a lot of health benefits there that we need.
Definitely. So it's recommended that you have 3 servings of dairy a day. 1 glass of milk in the morning, for example, is a great way to get your dairy in. There's a lot of foods that have dairy: cheese, milk, yogurt, ice cream, even for the summer.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways to get dairy into your diet, and it's great for calcium as well.
So when I know you're homeschooled, but I'm sure plenty of people who are watching this thinking, there's no way she's in the 10th grade. But I guess your homeschooling gives you an opportunity to have the time to pursue what you want to do.
It gives me the time to do this, to educate people about June Dairy Month. It gives me the time to do beekeeping, even to come here.
Yeah.
It gives me a lot of free time.
So for other kids, I mean, it's summer break. Everyone's kind of enjoying relaxing a little bit, but it'll be school time before you know it. If people are thinking of giving 4-H a chance, would you encourage them to do it?
Oh, most definitely. It's so fun. I've met a lot of my friends through 4-H. There's so many great programs. There's a lot of clubs you can join. There's robotics clubs, there's archery, honor club, basically anything that for you is in 4-H. That's what I like to tell people.
So you began when you were how old? What grade were you
I
in?
was in 7th grade when I joined, the end of 7th grade, and now I'm in 10th grade.
Were you a little bit nervous at first?
I was a little bit nervous. I was kind of more of a shy, reserved type, but 4-H has really helped me come out of my shell. Everyone there is so kind and encouraging. They want to push you to do your best. And to eventually do stuff like this, maybe.
And I think it's, in conversations I've had over the years with people, it seems a great outlet for young people because it's not school-based, so that you meet people from all over.
Yeah, it's not school-based. Sometimes 4-H will be in schools, but it can also be a thing separate from school. And there are other things. There's like speech competitions in 4-H, so it's kind of a separate thing, and it's free for the most part, so there's no reason not to join.
Are some of the kids that are in your 4-H group, are they from dairy farming families?
I'm not sure if some of them
Yeah.
are, but I know a lot of them come from an agricultural based background. But 4-H is not just for agriculture, although that's like a big part of it, I would say. So a lot of people will do gardening, or maybe they'll have horses or pigs or goats or something like that.
Okay, since you're a beekeeper and since you began in 4-H to do the gardening side of it, for all those people out there who are sick of the weeds and stuff in their yards, talk about the importance of pollinators and keeping
Pollinators
them.
are so important. We would not have a lot of our fruit if we didn't have pollinators. Bees are one of the top pollinators, and honeybees kind of give both. They give you honey and pollination, and they work very efficiently. So I like to tell people I have 50,000 pets at home because that's how big my colony is, and it's technically true. 50,000 bees pollinating all your plants. That's a lot of pollination.
Is that one colony?
One
50,000?
colony, 50,000.
How many bees did you start out with?
I would say around 5,000 to 10,000.
So you bought 5,000 initially, and then they've reproduced to 50.
Yes, they reproduce very quickly.
Do they make different sounds in the day versus the night?
I think I haven't checked them in the night, but I think they buzz to, the buzzing sound you'll hear is when they flap their wings to warm the hive, so it probably will be louder at night when they're trying to, especially in the winter time, when they're trying to keep warm.
That is very, very interesting. Okay, if people want to have a chance to learn more about June Dairy Month or come to some of the events that you have planned, what should they do? Go to your website?
They should go to thedairyyalliance.com and visit the UT Extension website, and also just learn more about 4-H in general.
And watch for your trivia questions.
And watch for my trivia questions. If you get it right, we'll send you something.
All right. Congratulations on being the chairperson.
Thank
and thanks
you.
for your time.
Thanks for having me.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. DIY mini split HP, 12,000 BTU, priced at only $8.95 plus tax. 60-inch tub shower combo with seat, only $9.95. Don't pay big box prices, but hurry, limited